All right, what's going on, my TikTok family? This your boy Mike Jacks, aka German Chocolate. So I just want to encourage somebody out there today that if you are trying to move to another phase of your life and you're in a different season, and you got people around you that bring up your past, or they haven't grown, they're not going in the same direction you're in, and they haven't grown out of their season, and they're still stuck, back how y'all used to do things 10, 15 years ago, and they're still living in that world. Understand that these people don't have your drive because they're not you. You are genetically built uniquely, and you have a purpose that they don't. And you might have to go to a new group of people or a new area, a new zip code, if you will. And then you might have to surround yourself around a new audience to be able to grow in that direction. So I'll give you an example. There's two friends. Both of them been friends since middle school. And they get out of high school. One wants to go to college. One wants to be an entrepreneur. Well, the entrepreneur says, I don't want to work for somebody because I like having my own free time. The employee, he says, hey, I don't think you should do that. That's a big risk. I'd rather be safe and get a consistent, stable paycheck. So while both of them have goals to aspire to become financially successful, they have different ideologies, and neither one is bad for having their own avenues. But the reality is, an entrepreneur needs to hang with other entrepreneurs to be able to develop the skills to be an entrepreneur, and that employee needs to hang around other employees who have accomplished the success and growth in business to where they're trying to go. So it doesn't mean that they can't be friends, but when it comes to business goals, they do need to expand and broaden their horizon to newer people. And that's the whole beauty of life. You can embrace it or you can condemn it. But if you choose to embrace new relationships with people, you're going to find yourself growing at a faster rate than you would if you just stayed stuck with the same people. It's not saying that you can't grow, but your growth could be limited and it could be a slower process. I'd rather go faster and healthier and naturally and organically by surrounding myself. So in other words, I've been an employee and an entrepreneur. And if I talk to employee mindset people about entrepreneurship, even though they're my friends and they mean well, it's not going to be as, productive as someone who's actually in the field, who's doing it, who had left corporate America and stepped out on that faith and made success. That's who I want to surround myself around. Doesn't mean that I think I'm better than them. Doesn't mean that I look down on them for what they do. I'm just simply aligning myself with someone with a like mind and a purpose to help me accomplish my goals. So if you are finding yourself at that crossroads with someone and you guys are going two different directions, just focus on keeping the real genuine friendship that you have for all this time and build on that. Like if you both love sports, still keep watching sports together. But when it comes to business and priorities with families, and you got things you got to do, take care of your business and focus on you. Because at the end of the day, only you are walking your shoes, nobody else. Over and out.